One.
Hi, Tony. My name is Sam McKenny, and I'm a sales representative for Gartner. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. How's your day going today?
It's going pretty good. This quarantine kind of blows. Been inside. I'm here with my family. It's very, we'd like to get a meeting.
It's a struggle. I understand.
Yes,
I've been just sitting alone. I've been trying to visit family as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But,
it's really
hard. I'd rather not travel all the time.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that we can't meet, face to face, but hopefully we will be able to down the future.
We'll make the best out of the Zoom call, and hope maybe in the future, hopefully, I'll be able to set up a meeting with you face to face, depending on how this goes.
We can definitely set that up sometime.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You have any big plans for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my girlfriend. We're gonna go up to the cottage, go hang out with the family, somewhere else.
Oh, sounds nice.
It'll be a fun time, yeah. A little bit of cleaning, getting it all ready for the summer. Summer's right around the corner.
Honestly, hopefully all this clears up by the time summer comes on.
Yesterday was beautiful.
I know, right?
So nice
spend
out.
it with people. It's hard. So let's hope this clears up at some point.
Hopefully.
Do you have any big plans for when this clears up?
Not really. Just maybe go do a little bit of traveling. I bought some tickets, because they were cheap. Maybe do a little bit of traveling.
I know flying's been cheap ever since this.
Oh, gas is cheap too. I could even drive
on a flight the other day.
I could even drive if I wanted to. It's cheap.
Honestly, everywhere's cheap. Gas too. It's crazy.
It's $25 to fill up my tank. So.
Oh man, no! I just need a haircut more than anything.
Oh yeah, I could.
To be honest,
I could definitely.
Hard
definitely use one too.
Well, so to let you get back with your day and kind of to stay on schedule here,
okay.
I'm going to go over kind of a brief agenda of kind of what I want to go over today, if that's all right with you.
That's fine with me, by all means.
So by the end of our meeting today, I'd like to see if Gartner and United Bank are able to establish a profitable partnership with each other.
Okay.
There are multiple things I'd like to cover, but before I get started into that, do you have any questions for me?
Yes. I was wondering if Gartner would be able to establish a profitable, I was wondering if Gartner would be able to help improve my relationship and communications with other business leaders.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I'll be sure to cover that by the end of our meeting today. That's a really good point. I'll be sure we cover that topic before we get out of here. But before we get started into the facts, I'd like to learn a little more about you and your position with United Bank to see if our package here that I'm going to offer you kind of suits the needs that you're looking for. So I'm going to kind of get to know about you a little more before I actually get into what it's about. I'd like to go over basically how you obtain your research, how you plan to optimize your costs, and any other solutions that you may have. I did contact your executive assistant, Joan, on the phone the other day, and she said you had about 15 to 20 minutes for this meeting. Does that still sound good to you?
Yes. 15 to 20 minutes. I'm a very busy man.
All right. Sounds good. I'll be sure to stay on schedule and get you out of here within 15 to 20 minutes. By the end of this meeting, we should both have a better understanding about what I have to offer and how it's going to help you and your business, and even potentially set up a meeting in the future. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds perfect.
All right. So as I stated before, before I get into what I have to offer, I'd kind of like to learn a little bit more about you. So I have a couple of questions here about you and the business that you're in. So as CIO, what would you say is the most important part about making your business successful?
I would say personally the most important part is empowering and developing my team is very important to me when it comes down to running a successful organization and when finding business, because the business can only run if the whole team knows what they're doing and are good at doing that.
Yeah.
I feel that it is my job every day to help grow my team as much as possible so they're ready to take on any challenges that I might throw at them or that they might come into in their line of business. Time is also crucial and is the most valuable asset in my opinion. We have decided if we decide to waste too much time on one problem, then we can miss out on different opportunities somewhere else. So time is money, so I try and make sure my team understands that. And that is our top priority.
No, that's definitely understandable. Again, I understand time is of the essence to you, so we're going to try to keep this in a timely manner. So when you first took the job, what did you want to accomplish as CIO?
Well, my obvious accomplishment would be to make as much revenue for the company, because
Obviously, yeah,
that's
every
everybody's
company's
goal. It's everybody's goal. I would like to help increase revenue by at least 10%, while also cutting costs down by 4%.
All right.
If I could, I would like to better understand how to effectively reduce costs where spending and staffing compares to other banks of similar size in the market that they serve.
Okay, so reduce cost basically with all the other banks in your market, you're going to want something that basically relates to it, and you can see where you need to reduce stuff. Okay, that
Indeed.
works. So where do you find all your research and information?
Most of my information my team collects. Right now, everyone does a good job at finding information, but sometimes my intern struggles with what to find in their research. I actually just initiated a college intern program that allows them to do research that compares of cost and staffing in the banking industry. The extra help goes a long way.
I could definitely see that. Extra hands are always nice.
So
have you been satisfied with this program so far?
Of course, I've been more than satisfied with this program so far. It's been a huge help to research progress by helping me find ways to reduce costs and stay ahead of my competitors.
Okay.
For some of them, this is a learning experience, so they struggle with the research sometimes, but I understand that, so I try to help them as much as I can. I did not start off knowing everything, and I didn't expect them to do either.
I mean, they're new, they're learning. So
no one knows everything. No one truly knows everything.
Understandable. That's a great way of putting it. You can't start off great. Nobody ever
Yes.
does. It's always learning and getting up there. So if they have any questions, though, do they go directly to you or do they go to someone else?
Mostly all the questions go to me. All the big questions go to me. But if it's like a smaller question, I'll delegate it to somebody else who I think is more suitable for that question and can answer that question in a more timely manner.
So when you assign them to somebody else, is that someone in your department or?
Yes, it'd be my IT department. My bad.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay. How many people do you have in your IT department?
Currently, we have 27 employees in our IT department.
Okay.
Who all report to me about their final decisions. They're all comfortable with what they do and are confident with the ideas and information that they bring to me.
Okay. So you said you worked with, 27 IT employees. Do you work with anybody else?
Yes, I am not the only one. I work with the CEO, Ashley Timmons, and our CFO and my boss, Megan Bachbrader, and lastly, our COO, Kimberly Westmeyer. Although I do make most of the decisions on my own, I normally go to them if I absolutely need to. They're a big part of the organization. But for the most part, my team will generate ideas and research and run them by me. And if I make a decision based on what I think is best for the company.
Oh, okay. You always have to have someone higher up, and it's always nice to collaborate with people.
Exactly. It's always nice to have that extra eye looking over your information.
Exactly. Can't always make the important decisions. It's always nice to have input.
Everybody makes mistakes, so everyone.
Exactly. All right. No, I
everyone
understand.
Can use some peer
how
editing.
do you handle transitioning into this job position?
Well, I was CIO for storm accounting for about 11 years. Long time.
That's a long time, yeah.
Yeah. Transitioning from one position like accounting to IT isn't always the easiest transition in a job. There are two very different.
Different fields.
In the bank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very different. I'm still learning as I go, and information is not always easy to find. I have resources now that allow me to find information I need, but I feel having more resources would be very beneficial for me and my company.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I could definitely see how transitioning, especially after 11 years, would be very difficult. Especially for the most experienced of CIOs. But I'm glad to see that you're at least handling it well, and you seem to know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you talked about working as CIO of accounting. Did they have any resources that you're able to use for information?
Yes, they had a searchable archive of research about accounting. However, they only provided research reports that we searched and found. There were no personal contact with analysts or other association fees were $1,500 per year. It would be helpful to have some actual contact with somebody, whether or whenever I needed it.
Okay, so an actual someone you can talk to for help. No, that definitely makes a lot of sense. So if we're able to provide you with a service that could actually help you find information on the banking industry and assist you with any problems that you have that might come up, that's something you'd be interested in.
Yes, it'd be a huge help. It would save me both time and money looking for information, and it would save me time and my team's time, so that we can uh, overall help the productivity of the department.
Oh, no, no. Okay. I think we can definitely do that. Definitely have somebody that's there helping you, because
Mm-hmm.
that'd be a huge help. You talked about saving time, being
Mm-hmm.
able to find information and stuff like that. So if you're able to save this time, what would you do with all of the extra that you had?
My team would use this extra time to conduct more research and answer the projects I have for them faster. We would be able to get more done, and then we would be able to do more as a company.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. So time, reduce costs, and obviously increase the revenue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think we're able to provide a solution, our package that helps you, especially with finding more banking insights that you were looking for. These insights will definitely help you save time and money, because I know how important time is to you. We can
Mm-hmm.
also provide a more credible source of information to you and your team that you can use to research more efficiently. So part of that time that you want to save. And basically, by providing you with more insights, it'll help you be better acquainted with the industry. So is this something that you'd probably be interested in?
Yes, anything that can help me and my team be more efficient interests me a lot. I'm always looking to reduce costs and increase my revenue,
Just like
our
every
revenue.
business. Well, that's fantastic. Well, let me get into a little bit about what Gardner can offer you. We
Okay.
offer a package that tailors to people specifically in your kind of position.
Okay.
Our firm can provide you a three-part package to suit all of your issues that you're trying to solve. The
Okay.
first part of our package helps improve how you do research and provide you with information faster, saving you that time that's so valuable to you. The second part involves tools to help reduce costs, so that 4% cost you were looking to reduce.
Okay.
And it basically shows you where you can be cutting these costs, cutting all this unnecessary fines that you might be having. And lastly, we can provide you with an executive partner, so that personal relationship you were looking for, that personal someone you can talk to, that's had experience in your field and can help you with any researching information or questions that you might have. So that's basically a rundown of what we can offer. Do you think these resources would probably help you out in your business, or is it something
This
you'd be interested
this
in?
all sounds amazing. I feel like it would definitely help me, my team, and my company as a whole. Um, Not only would it be able to help us save time, but it would also help us save money, and that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you're interested. So since you're interested, I'll go into a little bit more detail about it then. So our package checks off all the problems that you're looking to improve. So revenue, costs, and that personal insights to banking
Okay.
industry.
Okay.
Um, so the first part of our package, a little bit more to detail, we offer is a magic quadrant, a hype cycle, and these critical capabilities. The magic
Okay.
quadrant gives you an understanding about where the market is going, so you know whether or not where to invest and how to invest.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, the critical capabilities is an extension of this magic quadrant, which gives you a deeper look into providers' offerings. So it's interactive, and it provides you with a more specific business goal. Basically, it builds off of the magic quadrant.
Okay.
And so lastly, the hype cycle, it shows you when to make an investment and in what. So again, it's this first part of this package is basically looking into the future and helping you predict where the market's going to go and what to
Okay.
invest in. So you're not investing at the wrong time.
Okay. Okay. I
So
like it. I
part
like it.
two would be cutting costs, and that's our IT budget tool. This tool
Okay.
shows you where there needs to be cuts in costs and where there needs to be a budget increase, maybe somewhere that you could be profiting efficiently that you're not. So then you can put that money towards that. And that's what the IT tool really looks into. It also includes a contract review, which can identify cost savings of up to 75% in contracts and gives you an average cost savings of around 15 to 20%. So you can save costs. You're not spending money where you don't need to. It really helps out around 15 to 20%,
Mm-hmm.
helps
Yeah.
reduce that. And part three would be that executive partner. And so this partner would be experienced in your field, and they'd be ranging anywhere of 20 plus years. So they've had a lot of experience in the field you're looking for. So they're not brand new. They know what
Mhm.
they're doing.
Mhm.
And this would be that personal connection that you were looking for. And they would help save you time by
Mhm.
finding information and helping answering questions that you might find difficult to answer yourself. And you were talking about saving time. So if you're stuck on something, then they can get that second opinion on it. And two minds are always better than
Mhm.
one. And I know you have your team and everything, but with the interns being new and not as experienced, this 20 plus years person knows exactly what they're talking about
Mhm.
and would be
Mhm.
able to help you out a lot. So
That
does
would be
this
very
sound like a
beneficial.
partnership that you'd like to be a part of?
This partnership sounds very beneficial for me and my company. I would just like to know what the costs look like.
Yeah, so for CIOs for the first year, it'd be around $50,000. And into your second year, you'd be looking at 51,500. And then in your third year, you'd be looking around $53,100. How does those prices sound to you?
Wow, that actually sounds like a lot more than I expected.
Uh,
I'm sorry, I need to cut costs, and there's no way our CFO Megan would approve. Plus, I would need to run some numbers by her first before I make any final decisions.
no, so I understand that. Definitely run it by some people before making any rash
Mhm.
decisions. I completely understand that.
Mhm.
How about we try setting up a meeting for a later date then? That way you'd be able to run these numbers by her. We'd be able to, you said it was too much, so I'll run these
Mhm.
by I'll run it by Gardner, my boss, and we'll see if we're able to reduce any costs anywhere and maybe even give you a discount on it.
I feel like we
I'll
could
just have to
definitely
run it
set
by and
something
see
up
that.
after everything's all run by everybody. I think we could definitely set something up.
That sounds good. Are there any other concerns you have other than cost?
Um. Yes. The resources all look great, and I see how this could potentially help. But my concern is I won't have the time to actually use them.
So I can see how it might seem like a lot,
Mhm.
and we're throwing. It seems like we're throwing a whole lot at you at once. But with all the
Mhm.
help that we offer, especially with the executive partner and all of the resources that we do have, and we can even show your team to help use it. It's a lot
Mhm.
of people to help allocate that time
Okay.
and be able to help you out using it. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. It's all quick and an easy process, and it doesn't actually take that much time at all.
Okay.
So you'd be able to use it pretty efficiently and effectively. And personally, with me and having experienced it, I've not had any time issues with it. It's very simple and easy to use.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, fantastic. So we talked about setting up a meeting different time. Checking what I have. I'd definitely love to meet with you again, if that's all right with you.
Mhm.
How's about Thursday at 4 o'clock? How does that sound
Let
for
me
you
just
next week?
check my calendar really quick.
That's
Thursday. Thursday works for me.
Thursday sounds good. So Thursday at 4, I'll run my numbers by my people. You go run your numbers by your people, and we can kind of come to a compromise here because I'd love to do a partnership with you, and I'm glad that you're interested. And I look forward to talking to you again here in the future.
I look forward to talking to you too.
And thank you. And I'll be seeing you in about a week.
Sounds
Bye.
great. Bye.